Well, welcome back to Southern Hills Country Club, the site of the 104th PGA Championship Tournament. You know, when the call goes out, we need volunteers. Tulsans are always very generous, and that has been the case over the last couple of years when it comes to golf tournaments here at Southern Hills. I invited Kenny Martin to come by and talk with us. He oversees all the volunteers here at Southern Hills, and you've been living here now 3 years. As a member of the PGA, I mean, that's your job. You go city to city to coordinate.
Yeah, we move every 2 years. So my wife and I moved here in July of 2019 for the 2021 KitchenAid Senior PGA, and then I think we were fortunate, and Tulsa fortunate, to have a PGA championship added on and extended our stay for a year.
How did it help kind of having the KitchenAid Senior PGA leading up to this kind of last-minute decision?
Oh, of course. You know, I always say you can't teach experience, so now we have 1,400 experienced volunteers, committee chairmen, captains, all areas of volunteers out there that know exactly what they're doing. They've been through it less than a year before, and there's no real substitute for experience. So it's such a good crew we have this year that yeah, it was invaluable.
When you are out on the course walking around, look for those light blue shirts. That is indicative of a volunteer. I went through the list. There are how many committees that you all are trying to service?
Over 20 different committees. We've got committees as large as marshals, which have 1,000 volunteers, to contestant registration, which has 5.
We were joking in the commercial break beforehand because, you know, the next time in 2030, I may be retired by then and I may want to volunteer. My question is, everybody's like, I want a good job.
Yeah.
And your job is to tell them all the volunteer spots are great.
All of our jobs are great. You know, it's the way I see it is everyone wants something different out of these experiences. So, you know, my job is to kind of make sure that whatever experience they're looking for, they get. So whether it's, you know, in the PGA shop, seeing the hectic, you know, hustle and bustle of that, it's a great experience. Or if they want to see some great golf inside the ropes, you know, we can try to get them out there.
How much work goes in now this week? My suspicions are if you've kind of laid out all the plans for the months and months before.
Yeah, exactly. You know, our team, we're here for 2 years, so it's kind of getting all the plans in place. And this week, it's kind of that time crunch. It's, hey, we have 1 week to execute all these plans we've made. So it's a lot of work, but we all love what we do, so it's really enjoyable.
I'm asking you, you have to be a lover of golf, work for the PGA, do you not?
You absolutely have to love golf. You don't get to see a lot of golf. You know, you're kind of behind the scenes usually, but you absolutely have to love it.
So he mentioned that he and his wife have lived here. They've been transplanted Tulsans now. Your wife is a teacher?
She is, yeah. She's a teacher at Jenks High School. So, if, you know, I think some of her kids have skipped class this week to help me volunteer, so I appreciate that.
Did they get extra credit for that?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
you're going to get me in trouble with her principal.
No, we better keep it.
But, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
No, they've been fantastic. She absolutely loves Jenks, and we've loved Tulsa so much.
Well, and we're happy that you have been able to call Tulsa home. But now, once this tournament wraps up, I know that we're going to hear tomorrow what Brian's plans are as the PGA director. But you guys have been kind of linked together over the last few years. Yeah,
I've been with Brian Carnes since 2018, but looks like my next stop is going to be the 2024 PGA Championship at Valhalla Golf Club in Louisville, Kentucky.
And that's closer to your home?
That's my hometown.
That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, it's rare you get to move home, so I'm very excited. I've loved Tulsa, don't get me wrong, but yeah, it'll be great.
I've got to wrap, but if people are watching and they're thinking, you know, 2030 still down the road, that if they want to volunteer, that's still an option to be considering.
Yeah, absolutely. Get in the list early. You know, as you were talking about, you know, those fun jobs that go fast, get on the list early.
For sure. Kenny, it's great to meet you, and thanks for being such a great sport to come out and help us. And we're just really proud of our volunteers here in Tulsa. They've done a good job, haven't they?
They're amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
When you ask, they will deliver, that's for sure.